Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are coming from ISB class from 7th them. We want to show to you all, or we want to present it to you all about our presentations in 7th them. And our groups, there's 3 persons. The first, there's me, Anafik Fatimi, and the second, there's my friends, there's Sofan Hadian and the third, there's Ahmad Fauzi. Okay, let's go directly to our material today. Okay, now we will conclude together, or we will discuss together about a fifth term of our term today, that is development of the childhood or in the middle childhood. Okay, the first we have development of weight and height. It means we can conclude that, or we can read that the growth rate generally slows during the trees. Typically, a child will gain about 5-7 pounds per year and grow about 2 inches per year. It means that every children's in the world, or every children's, each children's, especially Indonesia, is there is a growth about 2 inches per year. Okay, next there is a second number, a motor development. What is the motor development? Motor development is the growth rate generally, so during these years, typically a child will gain about 5 or 7 pounds per year and grow about 2 till 3 inches per year. Okay, next, from the third, there is a health, or we can say that fitness and safety. On the fourth, we have cognitive development. Or remember that our lesson about early childhood that preschoolers in the perspective according to Piaget. Do you know Piaget? The Piaget is one the most what would you say, we can famous persons, or we can say it about thinker, can give anything, give any mode. Okay, next. The fifth is physical development. Physical development is a condition that occurs in individuals. Physical individuals are seen from attitudes that are arise from basic and social symptoms which affect each other. Or we can conclude that physical development is about the attitude from the children to the other, from the children to her to their parents, from the children from the who all from them. Okay, after this, perhaps my friends will continue these presentations. Okay, to the next presentator, the times is yours.
Okay, the next I will continue from this material. Okay. Development of weight and height. Brain development. To measure brain growth, speak occur during middle childhood, spring research and eager between the age of 6 and 8 improvement in fine motor skill and age-hand coordination were not. Then, between the age of 10 and 22, okay, next, the frontal lobe become more developed and improvement in logic, planning, and memory are evident. Uh, Myelination is one of the factors responsible for this growth. From age 6 to 12, never child in brain association era. The era where sensory, motor, and intellectual foundation are connected, become almost completely myelinated. This myelination contributed to an interest in the child information processing speed and reaction. The next, nutrition and sleep patterns. Many kids in the United States buy their lunch in school cafeterias, so it might be a good time to look at the nutrition content of school lunch. You can get this information talk to local school district website. Example of school managed and nutrition analysis from school district in North Central Texas. Texas are foods consisting of Alfredo pasta, breadstick, ribs, pork, tomato, milk, and accordance with the federal nutrition. Our ice cream many school district really on the sale of dessert and other room to generate additional reference. Many children by the overview of their nutrition in intellectual also take is this. Next, role of the game in motor development. It has been suggested that the emphasis on competition and athletics skill can be counterproductive and makes kids bored with the game and want to quit. It's many ways. It seems that children's activities no longer belong to children activities after adult engine and apart play adults more places than children. The Football Federation recently advised church to reduce the amount of drilling downs uh, during praise and to allow children to play more freely and choose their own position. The hope is that this will build their love of the game and cultivate their natural talent. The next, physical activity. Based on the characteristic of elementary school, age children who likes to play, move group and party directly. Therefore, the relate to activity in adjust to the physical growth and emotional development of the child. The form of physical activity is adjust to the age level. The experts of seven uh, 7 years, the expert of 6 years, the expert of 10 years, an expert of 20, 20 years. The cross from physical activity and occurs according to Parent is expected to have an impact physical growth, optimal emotional development. The next obesity, about 16 to 30 percent of American children are obese. Department of Health and Human Services. It is defined as at least 20% above their ideal body weight. The percentage of obesity in school-aged children has increased substantially since uh, and has actually doubled since. This is true in part due to the introduction of stable television diets and other sedentary activities. In addition, we have embraced high fat and fast food as a culture. Pizza, hamburger, chicken nugget, and lunch, which soda have displayed more nutrition food as steps. Uh, Next, body image. It is conceived and understood as the way a person describes his body or body size. It also has to do with how a person perceives and assess one body. Unfortunately, this conflict intelligently development in negative direction and can affect the mental stage of adolescence. Next, body image is it ini ketutupan sih. Wes, berarti enggak usah body image. The next will continue by the next material continue by my friends.
Okay, next, allow me please to continue this material. Uh, the next is health or fitness and safety. The first is obesity. Okay, next, I will read about uh, what is this? Cognitive development. Okay, for the first is Piaget. Piaget is a change of mind with maturation. Jean Piaget was one of the most influential cognitive theorists in transpired development to explore a child's ability to think and reason by observing his own child development. So for the first is there are two. The first is a psychometric approach or intelligent and influencing factors. First, we must know that psychometry consists of a combination of the Greek words, namely psyche, meaning breathe or life, and metron, meaning measuring, or in Latin, pas or metri. So next, for the second, development of information processors. Piaget and Vygotsky theories provide a number of important ideas about how young children think and how their thinking change. Okay, about psychosocial development. Psychosocial is a condition that occurs in individuals. First, self. A healthy self concept is not only positive but is a picture of the self that corresponds to its reality or real self. So the second, parenting and a family issue. The family should be a place to cultivate and show a sense of love and affection among all its members. So the second, the last is Sabaya's friends. Peer relationships is most children want to be liked and accepted by their friends. Some popular children are good and have good social skill. Okay, they are from psychosocial development. So next, okay, the last is conclusion. The conclusion from this material is child development that occurs at the middle level or transition from children to adolescent has many process, which from the process shows that the child periods undergoes several stages, while from this stage can be seen and reviewed the process of child development in every line or the life. So Manuel, in the process of child development and growth, there is reciprocity and social concept in the educate children to prepare to fight at the next stage or growth and development. Okay, maybe they are from us, and we say to you very much for your attention. And last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.